channel. My name is Shubhag and I am a strength and conditioning, also a nutrition coach. So I wanted to make this video from a long time on how I got into the fitness industry, the health and fitness industry, and how I made my way through it from an IT background. So I was an IT professional. I worked in IT for a year, and how I made the switch. How did I get the courage to take the leap of faith from being an IT engineer to being a successful strength and conditioning coach who trains athletes, normal office-going people, regular people, and who's running a business on his own. So without talking much, let's get right into it. I'll see you guys on the other side.
So I was probably in IT for 15-16 months. Okay, so I graduated. I am a computer science engineer. I graduated in 2014, and immediately I got a job in a startup company called Imagine Technologies. It was one of my relatives' company, and they had asked me to do a certification in PHP development, which I did. It was a 2-3 months course I did, and then I got a job. Right, all that is not important. I got a job. I worked there for 15-16 months. 3 months into the company, into IT, I figured that this is not what I want to do all my life. At 40-45, thinking and regretting that what the hell have I done all my life. See, one thing I was very sure that I wanted to do something which will give me satisfaction, which will give me happiness, if not money, right? But through the course, I figured that if you do something that you really love, you'll work harder, and that hard work will give you eventually the money that you are looking for, right? So I figured that I never wanted to be in IT, and I was thinking, well, if not IT, then what else, right? There has to be a plan. There has to be step-by-step procedure to you getting into whatever you like doing or you love doing, right? So that is the first thing that I started doing when I was working in IT. What I started doing was I started researching on what I am good at. And only then will you get to know what you're good at, guys. Unless you try something, unless you start figuring out, thinking, okay, this I've not done, this I've done. Am I good at it? No. Am I good at it? Yes. So that's how you start figuring out things, which is what I did. So I came across one of my cousin in Bombay, and she was in the fitness industry from quite some time. And so the thing is, I have been into fitness from about 18 years, right? So when I was 18, I started. After my second PUC, after my 12th, I started working out. I had shit knowledge, no knowledge at all. Whatever I used to see on YouTube. So that time, I think on YouTube only Jeff Cavalier, the Athlete Next guy, and Scott Herman were there. These two were the only guys who knew what they were doing on YouTube, fitness YouTube. So I used to see their videos and implement those. And after some time, I think I got a little less mark in my 3rd semester or something, and my mom didn't allow me to go to gym. But I wanted to work out, so I stopped going to gym. I started calisthenics, which is when few of my friends from my college who had seen my transformation told me or asked me to train them, which is when I took them with me and I started training them without any knowledge. But they had great results. I put up the picture in the video as well, so you can see that those were my 3 first clients with no knowledge and no experience, right? Coming back to this, so this was the background when I was thinking what else to do if not IT, because I've done a degree in that. So what else to do? That's when I figured that okay, I am actually good at teaching people, coaching people, training people, right? Now, how do I improve my skills? Whatever I had no knowledge. I needed the theoretical knowledge. I needed the practical knowledge of how to train people. And I was very sure on where I wanted to get. I wanted to train athletes. That is my end goal. I want to train Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, all the cricketers, footballers, kabaddi players, hockey players, MMA fighters, be it anything, I want to train them. So I started gaining knowledge on those things. I started doing certifications. I started researching the people who are already there in that field. I started talking to them. I started calling them. I started messaging them on Instagram, Facebook, whatnot, emails. Did everything. Start building contacts. Start building the network. Right. So that's how I got into the first step of the fitness industry. And one fine day when I also thought that, okay, let me do a degree, right? That'll give me the more knowledge that I want. But I was already 23 by that time, and 3 years of degree up to 26, 22. I was 22 plus, 1 year, I think 23, and then another 3 years of degree was too much for me. I like, no, this is a big task and a big ask for me at that age. I didn't want to take 3 years of gap in working. I still wanted to work, make money, but still be in that field where I wanted to be. So while I was working in IT, I did this certification called Karnataka Fitness Academy. It's a very basic certification. I did that. After I did that, I put my papers down in IT, right? I finished this course, I cleared the exams. It was both theoretical, practical and Viva. I cleared all the three. I had got some basic good knowledge on human anatomy, nutrition, how to train people, how to be a good personal trainer with the clients, how to treat clients, how to check the form of the squat, of a deadlift, how to check their height, how to talk, how to interact, right? How to motivate in the right way, the positive way, not in a negative way. All these things you get to learn in these courses, and this was a basic course which I did, right? After all this, like I told, I quit my job. I put my papers down. There was 3 months or 6 months notice period which I served, after which I started taking personal training, right? So I got enrolled on Urban Clap. Urban Clap was very new that time. So I enrolled to Urban Clap and I started taking clients. I got 1 client, I got 2 clients, 3 clients. Through the word of mouth, in no time I had about 10-15 clients. So I was doing really well on my own, right? I was making good money. But then I was not happy. I was like, no man, I'm not learning a lot. I should do something more. I should do something more. If I get Virat Kohli right now to train, will I be able to train? I'm like, shit, no, I can't, because I don't know so much knowledge. So I took up another course called ACSM and CSCS. I did all these 3 together. I studied for them. I gave the exams. I cleared those exams. And now I had so much confidence that, okay, I can be, I can train athletes as well as the normal. So there's one simple analogy that I want to share with you guys. This is off the topic, but if you're someone who is into fitness, then this will really help you. Guys, if you know how to make F1 cars, the racing cars, it is very easy to scale down to how to make Maruti 800, right? So exactly the same way, if you know how to train athletes, the elite level athletes, Usain Bolt, right? Ronaldo, Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, if you know how to train these guys who are real athletes, it is very, 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 very simple to scale it down to the ordinary people who just want to be fit, who just want to go to office and stay healthy, right? So that's where I wanted to reach. And by doing all these certifications, that is the amount of knowledge that you get. So I did those certifications, and then I wanted to train people in group. It's always good to train people in group because you learn a lot of skills. The coaching skills come into play, right? How can you manage 10 people who are of different skill set? One is a beginner, one is advanced, one is intermediate. How will you manage all these and give them a good workout? Which is why I joined a CrossFit gym. It's called Nama CrossFit. I joined there. I learned a great deal of about the strength and conditioning and how to train athletes. There were a lot of athletes who used to come there, right? Olympic weightlifting, kettlebell, powerlifting, all the techniques, the theoretical, the practical, everything I learned there. So my coach was really good. He has been in this industry from almost 14-15 years. He taught me all these things. So that's where my transition from a trainer to a coach happened, right? A trainer is someone who just trains people and just goes. A coach is someone who guides him through the problems, through the thick and thin. He motivates him in a positive way, tells him it's okay, life throws a lot of challenges. We have to go through this. This is not the end point, right? Obstacles will be there, the setbacks are going to be there. It is a part of life. We have to go through this. That is a coach, which is where, and that is what I became in CF. And like you told, I'm a greedy bastard. I wanted more. So there was just right then, Cult was booming. They had about 6 centers, and I send them a email that I am interested and I've done so and so. Oh yeah, before this, sorry guys, I forgot, I was also working for this company called Healthify Me, right? So before NCF, before Namo CrossFit, I had joined Healthify Me. That's a online personal training company. So they have yoga training, fitness training, and the nutrition training, right? So which is where I learned most of my online training skills. And today I have my own online company where I do a lot of nutrition coaching, fitness coaching. So yeah, I still don't have the website yet, but I think it's going to be up soon. So I run a business. I have two businesses currently. One is the online coaching business and the fitness academy. I train a lot of trainers, right? So since I've done a lot of certifications of my own, I have about 9-10 certifications. I train people on those certifications, the preparatory courses for A's, the preparatory courses for CSCS, preparatory courses for ACSM, preparatory courses for the nutrition training like precision nutrition and all those things, right? So I've done a lot of these things, which is why I'm running a successful company right now. Anyways, so yeah, I wanted to join Cult and I shared my resume to these people, and immediately I got a call. I shared my resume on Monday, I got a call on Friday, and I go there, I get the interview, I get selected. And trust me, Cult has been the best journey of my life so far. I've got to learn, I've grown as a coach along with the company, and I was the head coach of the cluster of the North in Bangalore. So I've learned a lot. I've handled my own team of 20-25 people under me. I've trained a lot of clients, about 5,000 clients. I've trained a lot of trainers under me who have become good coaches now, who have started coaching other people, right? Which is what I wanted. See, ultimately my goal was to spread all the knowledge that I have, to spread all the love that I have, to spread all the positivity that I have got in my life because of training, because of fitness, to other people. And you know, just connecting the dots, it just happened, and all these people have given me a great platform to do that. I'm very grateful to all of them. And you know what the best feeling is? When people message you or text you that because of you my life has changed, I've lost so much weight or I've gained so much weight, I've become so confident now that I can go out and meet people. That's the best feeling in the world. And when they tell that your classes are so good, you're so amazing and everything, it feels really good. And I wanted to be that. If I was in IT, I would never be able to do that, right? Because I was a mediocre. If you're really good in IT, great, good guys, do it. I would appreciate you doing it. One of my friends is there who is a very good, great coder, and he wants to do that. Good, appreciate it. But if you're someone who doesn't understand coding, who doesn't like coding, he's a mediocre, you're a mediocre, no point going in that field. There's absolutely no point going in that field if you're not interested. Do something which really interests you. So today, yeah, after all this, I've come to this point where I've quit everything. I am on my own now. I have plans of opening my own gym. I have a running business, online coaching business. I've started my own fitness academy where I'm training the trainers. As of now, it's very small. I'm doing it in my own house. I have about 2-3 students right now currently, but I know that it just takes that one step. The first step, you should have that leap of faith, jump into it, then swim. That's when things start growing and working for you. If you think, will it work? Should I do it? Could I do it? I don't know what to tell, man. The life is very short, and if you spend half your life just thinking, you're halfway through. Just jump into it and see if it works or not. If it doesn't work, what's the worst that can happen? You will not have money for a month or two. You can always get back to what you were doing before. I'm sure you'll get any kind of job, some kind of job. If you have done a basic degree, if you have passed your 12th, you will get some job. You can do a living out of it, right? But you get one life. Make something useful out of it. Take risks. Go out there. Try everything, whatever you can. Figure out what is good for you, what is best for you, what interests you, what is that you like doing. Start doing it. Give yourself 5 years time, 6 years time, 7 years time, right? You might fail the initial 2-3 years, you might fail. It's okay, but go, just keep digging in, and you'll find the diamond, the gold, the jewelry, whatever you want right beneath there, right? It's all there. I have a lot of things to say, guys, but I have to cut it short, and I hope you guys like the video. I hope, I've been very real in this video, no bullshit, no nonsense, whatever came to my heart, I spoke. There was no script. I didn't want to make any script and talk. Everything which has been spoken today in the video is all from the heart, and I hope you guys can connect to it. If I can change at least 2 people's mind or 5 people's mind through this video, if I can inspire them, I will consider that this video has done its job. Okay, all I wanted to share was how my experience has been from being in a field that I was least interested in to the field that I'm the most interested in. Right, my life, I never feel now that, oh my god, why is Monday here? I am looking forward to Mondays every single week. So that's where I am right now, and I wish you guys also the same. Just keep changing your dreams, keep going, and you'll be there soon. And if you guys like the video, if you think I should do more of these, please give a thumbs up, leave the comments below. If you didn't like, also give thumbs down. Abuse me in the comment section for wasting your time, and I will not put such videos going ahead. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, see you. Bye bye. Take care. Adios.